Yo, it's TJ the Jeweler. What's really good, 614. Y'all know what it is. Tune in.
Yeah. Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?
Zuzi on the track.
What's good, bro?
You already know.
614.
You already know. Yeah, we can do this. You wanna go somewhere else? We can go somewhere else. We go around the way. Let's go. Here I am.
What's really good, 614? You got EJ, aka Shakespeare, from, you know what I mean, the almighty True Kingdom Mega Crew. How you doing?
You already know.
How you doing?
What's up, man? Where you from, dog? You know I known you for years. I know you since you was an itty bitty when before Lil Man was born. But
That's
where you
true.
where you from though?
I'm from the south side of Columbus. I was born and raised in Columbus, Ohio. You know, my whole family is all over, but we all reside on the south side. I'm a product of my city. You know what I mean? Like, I bleed scarlet and gray.
That's what's up, cause you know you gotta have this to get it. Go Bucks. But anyway, where'd you go to school at, man? Like elementary, middle, high school, just briefly.
Well, the elementaries I did here, I went to Kent Elementary, which no longer exists.
Kent, okay. Kent right there between Miller and Kelton, the famous Miller and Kelton.
Then I did Livingston Elementary.
I went there too.
I was a bad knucklehead, so I got kicked out of there. I did Betty Park.
Beatty, okay, Beatty.
You know what I mean? As far as middle school, my mom packed up and she moved out, and we moved to DC. So I did all my middle school in Washington DC.
Okay.
Shout out to Windward Middle School in Bladensburg, Maryland. I came back here for high school in 2000. I was a fighter. That's the only reason why I'm about to name all these schools.
Right.
I started off at Walnut Ridge.
Word, that was our rival. I'm
And
with
then
Eastmore.
I went to Independence.
Okay, my brother went to Independence.
Home of the fashion. I was School of Fashion.
Hold on now, I went to Eastmore.
Right,
so you know we
and then I went to Mifflin. Oh God, I went to Mifflin. And I came out in Centennial.
Okay.
So I bounced around, but I was at every school though. You know what I mean? You couldn't stop me nowhere.
That's
I'll
what's
pop up
up.
at everybody's school.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
All right, but what got you into arts though? Dance arts. You loved hip hop. What made you get into dancing? Because when I first met you, I don't think you was dancing back then. You might have been, but I never knew you did that till I seen the videos.
I was, but I wasn't. Like, what really got? I've always been a dancer. You let my mama tell it. I've been dancing since I was in her stomach. As a kid, I grew up watching Michael Jackson, so you know, any Mike concert, Mike video come on the TV, mom would say I'm sitting right there in front of the TV. So I'm not classically trained. You feel me? I didn't go to school for none of this. I'm a street dancer.
Just learned as you went.
Yeah, and it was. I didn't realize that it was a gift that was given to me.
Right.
So what really got me into dancing for real was I was about 16. No, let me backtrack. I did all the church stuff, you know, step, mime, liturgical dance, you know, all that, you know, in church choirs, Mount Olivet, shout out.
Because I've seen the videos, but when you do the church thing, it just be big. It be bigger than anything else. Because I see a lot of choreography videos, you hanging out, you going somewhere. You even hit me up one time and had one of my songs in the video. You was in the garage at Easton, I believe.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I made it. But when you do the church thing, it be big, man. It be more people, and the choreography be super on point. And you don't be on stage, bro. You be in the audience with it also.
For real, what that is, the church is my foundation.
Word.
So they say that dance is the highest form of praise, and it's one of the strongest ministries. I grew up knowing that through your passion you find your purpose, and through your purpose you find your ministry. So, and I live with that. I go by that every day. So once I found out that my passion was dance, everything started to click. I was a knucklehead, you know. I always got prophesized over, or somebody was always telling me that you're supposed to do this, And I'm a knucklehead. I wanted to be in the streets. You know what I mean?
Word.
I wanted to hang with the homies. I wanted to slang and bang. Not realizing that that was a path to a dark road, and this dance thing was where God wanted me to be.
Right.
However you want to call him, Yahweh, Alpha, Omega, the Creator. You know what I mean? King of Kings. Like, he gave a gift. So when he gave that gift, and it's just everything I tried in life. You know, I went to school for culinary arts. I managed to go back to dance. I tried working 9 to 5s. I managed to go back. Everything I did in life, I managed to go back to dance. When I was 16, my mentor, which is actually my blood cousin, Rodney Riley, aka Stuntman.
Stuntman.
You know what I mean? He challenged me at Mount Hermon when I was 16. My uncle DJ was having a concert, and his squad was a dance crew. I ain't never been in a dance crew. His dance crew was performing, and my mom had begged me to come to church that day for the revival concert. And I'm like, all right, I'll go. I went. When I got there, I seen him in a backstage, you know, rehearsing the choreography. It was dope. And I'm looking like, bro, I could do all that. You know, like just being cocky, like, man, I could do all that. And I was never a choreographer. I'm a street dancer. I hated choreography. So it was like, he challenged me. He said, I'll give you my solo. I'm like, when? It's like, when we perform tonight, I'll give you my solo.
And you ran with that.
Did not believe he was going to do it. I had an outfit that matched theirs. You know what I'm saying? It was all set, but it matched theirs. It was like reverse of everything they had. And they were killing. The concert was live. Mount Hermon had a overpacked house. Anybody that knows Mount Hermon knows how it gets.
Yeah, it gets busy in there.
They had an overpacked house, and they're performing, and I'm talking about the energy and the spirit is dumb high. I'll never forget they was dancing the Thai tribute, and Rodney's solo came up, and I'm thinking, you know, he's just gonna go ahead and do him. He came to the pew where I was at and called me out.
Said, let's go.
Right then and there was the decision, but I didn't know that decision was gonna take me to where I am today.
Word.
That decision for me to get out there on the floor solidified my acceptance for my gift. Like, I went out there and I killed it. My mama, my sister, my grandma, the whole church, everybody that know me, they knew I boogied, but they did not know I danced like that. Just like y'all did not know I danced.
Yeah,
like
I didn't know at first until I seen them videos. I'm like, what is, he looked familiar. He grew the beard, and then you got a little swag. That's when the Swazzy campaign started. Yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, he really doing it. But skipping forward, like when you learned all of that and you went through all of that stuff and you started the dance thing and you got your the solo in church or whatever, you started the dance crew. And the name changed a couple times.
It did, but believe it or not, there's a story in between that and the dance crew. I had to do a stint. Like, a lot of people don't even know that I'm a felon.
Right, I don't even know that.
Right, you know, I had to go away for 3 years.
Okay.
Due to certain things that happen in life, you know, we all make mistakes. But God spared my life. Instead of calling me home, He put me in a den with the lions.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He sat me down and really made me realize that I have opportunities instead, you know, opportunities for greatness instead of opportunities for death. So I'm glad that He put me in a joint instead of putting me in my grave. When I came home, that's when I had made the decision to really let go and let God and just follow His way. And it was dance. Everything was dance. I started with with a dear friend of mine. Shout out to him. 7 years I've been doing this. So I've been home about 8. For the last 7 years I've been grinding for this. 2 years ago, I'll say 5 years ago, I started the dance team. I started at a Barnett with the boy, you know what I'm saying? We had a whole boys crew and all that. But I wanted to find my own home, my own name. I wanted to start branding myself. So I left from where I was at and broke off from everybody and started creating me. That's when the videos started. That's when you start seeing EJ always posting a video garage.
And I was thinking, I seen a video every day for months, and I'm like, where is he at? You was in back alleyways, garage. Your first ones, I believe, was when you was at Easton. I seen all the garage
Chronicles,
moves, the garage moves, and I was like, this dude is in the garage every day.
It was crazy because the Garage Chronicles, it started at Easton, then I would bounce to any garage in the city and just kill it, just trying to start a trend.
Right.
it picked up a little bit, and then it died off. You know, like a lot of things do. But I stayed consistent. So the reason I did videos everywhere in the city just because our city has a lot of beautiful spots. Then that next year, all my videos became in studio videos. Every video I posted was me in the studio.
Yep.
Studio. Then it came.
Then you started the classes, right?
Yep.
The classes is what's up. You was telling everybody pull up, do what you do, come on in. You was even teaching kids, man. I seen diverse groups in there, and you was teaching them that choreography, man, and I thought that was dope. That's when I said I gotta link up with him because I see you, but we don't link up. That's
actually what set the fire back ablaze to my passion. Because I'm not gonna stunt, I almost gave up dance. You know, I had got into a relationship, and I literally almost sacrificed my dreams and my passions for the relationship. You know, things happened and didn't, so I kept my relationship with dance. And then I got into teaching the kids. And when I seen the younger generation, the love of it, the fun they had, I was like, you know what?
You said, I'm doing this.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna really push and do it.
Then you went hard on them.
It was them. I swear, it was these kids in this city from 3 all the way up to 18. Like, I taught them all, you know. And there's a lot of dancers here in the city right now that I've had under my belt. Some way, some form, somehow, my name will ring up in any story. Like, oh yeah, I know E. You know, I used to work with him. I used to dance under him. He's taught me so much. My whole thing is, I'm the guy that's gonna pull the monster out. You know what I mean? So if you're Dr. Jekyll, I'm gonna bring Mr. Hyde out.
Word.
And that's what dance is. It's about being comfortable and confident with self. And to see young kids do it, it was like, who am I as an adult not to love and be confident, you know what I'm saying, with something I do if these kids can do it.
Word. So what you got going on now?
Well, so everybody knows me for dance, but I am back in my modeling aspect of life right now too.
And I seen them pictures, and you know, every time I see you, I give you something.
Yeah.
I said he taking pictures in waterfalls and parks, everywhere. I said, man, and then I seen the Stay House with the scaffolding.
Oh, yeah.
When I seen that, I said, man, I'm at work. This dude behind where I work at over here scaling this Spider-Man.
That was the Misfit shoot.
Right.
I remember that. That was I don't know. Like, I've always loved the camera. I had took some years off from modeling to start my dance brand. Shout out to Diggy Dolce. Shout out to Jay
Diggy
Shannon.
Dolce, yeah.
That's my partner in crime. That's quiet as kept. You only know that if you watch.
And she
this
had
video.
some of the dopest music Columbus ever had.
Not only that, she is the reason why this dance crew, True Kingdom, is in existence. Everybody think it's me, but I have a team behind me that supports me and pushes me. And she was the glue that solidified the growth of a new entity. She vicariously lives dance through us. And when she showed me her poker hand, I showed her mine. And it was like, you know what?
Because I used to watch everybody's videos and all that, but Diggy Dolce was like, she reminded me of like Rod Digger and Lauryn Hill and Little Kim and all them mixed all together. And she was dope. So everybody should go on YouTube and pull up Diggy Dolce and listen to her.
I gave her the name OG Cookie.
Right.
So all y'all in the city that's calling Diggy Dolce OG Cookie, Shakespeare gave her OG Cookie.
Right.
Because if you pay attention, Diggy Dolce is one of the hardest working film C's in this city. And her label is what? Empire.
Yeah, Empire. I used to follow them all the time. Go to all their shows over there at Scully's or whatever. But where can people find you at on Instagram?
You can find me at _Shakespeare_TK. That is my personal page. If you're looking for the dance crew, you can find us at TK Mega Crew. Yes, on Instagram.
Yep.
Just one word. And if you're looking for my modeling, you can find me at The Rebel Model 86.
Oh, okay.
We have a lot of shows going on. Actually, this coming weekend, we have a lit set. We are going to be at the Pelican Room this Saturday. True Kingdom and my model team, The Crown, we're all making appearances at the Pelican Room for second Saturday. So all black event, you know, it's free before 12. 5 for the guys. Then Sunday we are performing at a shoe show convention out in Gahanna. All this information you can find on my IG page. And if you are a dancer, if you're not a dancer, if you're trying to learn some new moves for your girl or some new moves for your man, Monday we are having one of the most highly anticipated classes. I am doing partner work classes. You know, for the ladies, it's a heels piece.
Right.
The heels aren't required though. And this is the last class of the year that I'm throwing. So this is the big bang. This is going out. This is the Santa's Baby edition. You're not gonna want to miss it.
They ain't gonna miss that, man. But good looking out, bro.
Man, thanks for
you already
having
know
me,
what
man.
it is. It's been a long time. I've been trying to do this for a minute, but I already knew I could start it out with you. This is the series called Mood, if you all didn't know. On what channel on YouTube? What's really
good? 614.
You already know. There it is.
The people they doubted me. Sub-Zero tried to put the freeze on me. Taking sanity, nigga that sleep on me. Plotting on me from the top with those.